Okay, let's talk about rotational rate now. So again, now we're talking about things that spin. So we're talking about motors that rotate, fan blades that rotate, things that are spinning in circles, tires, things like that. In order to talk about rotational rate, what we're talking about is an angle change divided by time. So it's going to commonly be measured in several different units. Probably the most common unit that we see in our everyday life is RPMs, revolutions per minute. Now we may write RPMs, but that's really probably the better way to understand it. It's a number of revolutions in a single minute. You could have revolutions per second, anything. Again, it's rates, so we know that it's time dependent. One thing that you'll have to realize in this, and we're going to talk about strobe lights. Strobe lights are a wonderful way to determine how fast something is rotating. By using a strobe light, you essentially take a picture faster than your eye could take a picture. The flashes per minute is going to equal the revolutions per minute, and that's going to cause it to stand still. And when the object's then standing still, we know that we've determining how many revolutions per minute it is. Now, key thing to remember, one revolution is equal to 6.28 radians. Remember, that comes essentially, remember, that's 2 pi. 2 pi times the radius is equal to the circumference. And of course, we know 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So if I have something like 628 revolutions per minute, and I want to convert that to radians per second, well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a fraction, and I want to get rid of revolutions. I want to add radians. Well, I know that 6.28 radians is equal to 1 revolution. Now, if I stop right there, I would have that. I would have radians per minute. So the last thing I want to do, minutes are on the bottom, I want to put them on the top. 1 minute is 60 seconds. Then my minutes are going to cancel out. I'm going to be left with radians per second. Now, you'll need a calculator, of course, to get that answer. Just so you have it, we'll do it right now. 628 times 6.28 equals, and then divided by 60. 65.7 radians per second. Now, if I had something like let's go the other way. Let's go 628 radians per second, and let's convert that to radians per minute. Well, we would sit there and go, well, I want to get minutes on the bottom. I want seconds on the top. Make that fraction equal to 1. 60 seconds is equal to 1 minute. And that would give you your final answer. Obviously, it's going to go up. If you're covering that many radians in a single second, 60 times that would give you the number of radians per second. So 628 times 60 equals 3720 radians per second. One of the common things that we see all the time in the United States is this one, 3,600 revolutions per minute. Well, if I convert that to revolutions per second, what I get is this. I should have drawn an equal sign there. I want minutes on the top. I want seconds on the bottom. 1 minute is 60 seconds. I'm going to get 60 revolutions per second. That's alternating electric current. That's the reason our alternating electric current is 60 revolutions per second, or 60 hertz in the United States. So a standard outlet is 120 volts and 60 hertz. It's because we control the generator to spin at 3,600 RPMs, which is 60 revolutions per second. They are hauling butt. But that's what allows our stuff to rotate the way it is. So again, units for rotational rate, the two that we're going to see a lot are RPMs, revolutions per minute, and rads per second, and you need to be able to convert back and forth between those. Remember, 6.28 rads is equal to 1 revolution is equal to 360 degrees. So you'll have to play with that a little bit. Okay, hope this helped.